Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So MilagroGramz, Millie doll, it's not looking good for Milagro child. She got on Station Head today earlier and was discussing the fact that the cost of this trial is getting very pricey. Apparently she was being, lawyered up by whoever was covering her, and that we the people have been on her side, who's also defending Tory as we speak. But apparently the money needs to come through. It's sounding like she might not be able to cover her lawyer expenses, and mediation, she said, was next month. And so she feels like, it's gotten past the point of where it should have gotten. And she feels like that Megan should have just told her in her inbox, hey, listen, you're covering me like this. I don't appreciate it. Can you stop doing your commentary? And Millie said she would have stopped. But however, like I said in the prior video, and I love Millie to death, but you kept going. And the way these transcripts are coming out, in the paperwork in regards to how you were antagonizing this girl is crazy. So she just feels like at this point that, she has no support from the people. At this point, she feels like she probably shouldn't have defended Tory. Everybody says she's been identified, and she felt like the black male not getting protected from a situation where, allegedly people are saying that he's the one that, blickied on Megan, but we're saying it's Kelsey, so that's up in the air, because at this point, who's the one in jail? Tory. So with that being said, here's me speaking on the things she's going through right now. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
On my mind. Oh shit. Let me do that now. 2 seconds. Child Shadow was having a fit. He had to be put up. He is not used to being fucking bound. Okay. So this is what the hell going on that just got me annoyed to the max, bitch. There was a lightly veiled threat that I just saw that was directed towards me, or that had to do with me. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like, bitch, it was said. Y'all know how things have to be collected. So an accusation has been made. And when the accusation was made and a lawsuit was filed, they said, we want you to produce different things so that we can take a look at, shit that we feel like is relevant. Right? Okay. So I submitted it. I believe that people don't feel like that's all it was, and they're not getting what they're looking for. So now that here comes the bullshit. Well, I don't want to have to go to the judge to have to order this or that. I don't know what the fuck the judge would be able to get for you, but if that's what you feel like you want to do, the fuck? Hello? Like, make it make sense. Babe, you can't, I can't make conversations out of thin air. So, it's not my problem that I've been accused of something that's not true. So, hello? Okay, like, what? Excuse me? Like, oh, well, can you do this? You didn't satisfy this. You didn't do this the right way. And we asked for all communications. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. No, but you thought you would find something else. So you're not satisfied. And you think that there's something being kept from you now? I told you there wasn't nothing. I told y'all on Station Head, babe, I read to y'all my messages what they saw. There's nothing there. Literally. So that had me annoyed because, nigga, this why I'm annoyed, because I know how the media plays. If they go to the courts saying, oh, we want sanctions, and we want her to be ordered to give up this or that. That's gonna be marked as I'm trying to be evasive. That's gonna be regarded publicly as though, well, maybe she's keeping something, because why would they need to go to the judge to do da 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 da? You understand? Which is why I'm annoyed, because bitch, there ain't nothing there. But it's just, child, get the fuck, please get off my phone with that bullshit. There's nothing there. So the fuck. So obviously we have to respond. You know what I'm saying, to them and what they're saying. But don't be surprised if you look up one of these days and they done went to the judge to tell the judge, well, we need this and that, order her to do this or that, or whatever the fuck they call themselves doing, because they feel like they don't have everything. Okay, that's one. Number two, bitch, when I tell you I've been so stressed, it don't make no damn sense. Do y'all, and did y'all see that Unite the People said that they would take on my case? Did everybody see that? Okay. Bitch, the lawyer need his money. Hello? I'm in a position, I have been put in a position, read between the lines. I've been put in a position where I was told that it might be better for you if the request is that you just retract or apologize, simply because you don't have the money. I was literally told, well, shit, I don't know, because it takes money to fight these things. So, shit, if it gets to that point, let me tell you something. I don't know what way this is going to go, but I'm not apologizing for something I did not do. And I'm not admitting to something that I did not do. So if this case does not go my way, because motherfuckers did not pay a bill, they didn't have the money for whatever the fuck, then that would be the reason. And that would be that. Like, when I tell you I'm so fed up and I'm just so fucking done, I am done. Like, I'm over it. Because at the end of the day, services were offered. Anything after that is not my responsibility. It's supposed to be handled. One person might say, well, get such and such to do it. Well, you fucking accuse me of using this person to do shit. So if Daystar wanted to help, he couldn't. You understand? If certain people wanted to help, nigga, they can't, because you've already accused them of shit. So that's where shit is now. Where I'm not losing because I did anything wrong. Bitch, it take money to, bitch, money talking bullshit, walk them up. Basically. And I'm so fucking upset. Needed to have that conversation with you. I just needed to tell you what was going on, just so that you would know. We talked about everything else. Somebody said how much you need. I don't even fucking know. Like, I was like, what needs to be paid for? Okay, one thing that needs to be paid for, like, we got mediation next month. The deposit for the mediation is okay. I don't know how much the full mediation, bitch, I don't know, because the shit wasn't coming to me. The bills was being sent to the people that pay it. This is a federal case. Federal cases are very expensive. So they've been. I think that I've seen a bill for $15,000 so far for sure. Like for sure, like that's been paid up. But I think that they've paid at least like $50K, like already on like literally what has just been filed. Now, because the judge did not dismiss it, deposition happened, discovery, and mediation. You have to pay for depositions. You have to pay. All these things cost. And that's the part of the process that gets expensive. But this is the whole reason for this. This is why a person would try to challenge someone as an independent citizen and try to milk the fuck out of them and try to cripple them in the courts, because I'll put it to you like this. She's not going to take Joe Budden to court because Joe Budden can foot the bill and go ahead and the shit will just get thrown out eventually, because the things he said speak to things you said. I think ultimately the people would find that, okay, fine, fuck it. But she chooses me because I'm not a commercial platform. Y'all fucking know that. That's why it's $20 every 15 minutes. She knows that. So she went to federal court and filed a case knowing how expensive that shit was, hoping that even if this ain't the case, bitch, I still got you because you can't afford it. That is why you can have a whole record called Bigfoot saying all these 50-11 fucking things and not a word. That is why Jason can get on his platform and say all this shit and not a word. That is why Jason Lee can still to this day accuse her of being an alcoholic and a bitch ain't gonna say shit. Because they would have enough money to get them to the end. You understand? Okay. So is anything actually being won? No. It's a bullying tactic. Is what the fuck it is. So any fucking way. I just came to tell y'all what the hell was going on. Because it's just been so fucking just like a mental toll. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go to my people and I'm just going to tell them what the fuck is going on, because we're open and I don't like y'all being surprised by shit. And if things do go a certain way, I wanted you to understand why I was going a certain way. And be like completely transparent with you about that. Somebody said, can you make her pay your fees at the end? If I were to win the case and if we could get to the end, I mean, under certain circumstances, but one would have to get there. You understand? You have to get there. So it's not that I can't win because I didn't do anything. So it's not a situation where, child, this evidence look a fool, that's not looking good for you. This is not that. This is literally money, like little black and white money. So, and anybody saying, how can I help? I can't even tell, like, the issue is money, but I don't even know what the fuck the fees are. I don't know. So I can't even give you a fucking answer because, bitch, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they need. I don't know. Y'all talking about college academics. People. Let me tell you something about niggas. When a nigga want to do something, they do it. Simple as that. I'm being accused of being in fucking cahoots with academics. I cannot call that fucking man and text him and ask him for money. So do you understand the other form of manipulation going on? Let me accuse you of all these different things concerning these different people, which ices them out from being able to assist in certain ways without it being manipulated. You understand? Now, a GoFundMe with donation, I don't know how that works. I just know I have a fucking headache And I just know I'm over it. And I just know I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't. Like, people are fucking dying. Literally. People are dying. I have been through real shit in my life. This shit, I do not fucking care. It literally is stupid. It's so fucking dumb. It's dumb. There are people who really need restraining orders. There are people who really need the courts. I can't even make myself to give a fuck about this simple-minded shit. So it's like I'm just at my wit's end because it shouldn't have gone this far. It's literally ridiculous. Go read that motherfucking lawsuit. Go read what the fuck is going on and what her problem is. This is ludicrous. It's ridiculous. Her overgrown ass should have set her pride to the side and said, your commentary is hurting my feelings. Even though I'm choosing to come to your platforms to absorb your content, it's hurting my feelings. This is not true. I don't identify. You could have fucking said something. But that would have been too much like right. That would have been too much like a bruised fucking ego for you. That would have been too much for you to do. This shit is weak as fuck. It's weak. Literally fucking weak. I'm getting fucking stalked at this point. Literally. The no cease and desist was absolutely calculated. And that's what they should have done. But what of them? At the end of the day, I just want to have a conversation with you guys about what the fuck was going on. I was trying to see how sometimes when you're feeling things, it's hard to articulate your thoughts. All I want to say is we have our own decisions to make when it comes to how we behave and what it is that we do. So if someone, takes issue with something that you do or say, you have to deal with that and you have to deal with the consequences of that. All right? Okay. With that being said, I got up and said what I said because it was important to me to stand up for what I thought was the truth and what was right. And when people's lives are literally on the line, I do feel like it's imperative that we have serious, deep discussions, about what we're seeing taking place. After this experience and in the midst of what's going on and with everybody being able to see like what this is, it's very disappointing and disheartening. And shout out to the mob, but to see the lack of support. So we come from a community where Black men, I feel like, are oftentimes complaining about the lack of support from women, Black women. And I feel like I have literally, figuratively, every way you can put it, put my life and like livelihood on the line. And I sit in these moments asking, like, what the fuck was the point? What was the point? I feel like you have people like you stand up for something that you believe in, and you do what you do. Hold on. You do what you do. But I feel like when you have so many people who were so ready to repost, and I agree with what you're saying, and all just all this shit like that. Like for people to hit you up and say this is fucked up what she's doing to you, and to never publicly stand for anything or to try to just be supportive. Like literally just be supportive. I think that's the best thing. I feel like this is how y'all lose soldiers. To be honest with you, I don't foresee myself standing up for a Black man the way that I did this go around, like everything in my life. I don't. As right as I feel about the decisions that I made, like as right as I feel about I know that I felt this was true. Like I know why I did this. I know. I'm choosing my words. I feel like it's just like a slap in the face to do some or to give so much of yourself, regardless of if that was your choice, because so many people benefited and were happy about, being that voice. I feel like that's how you lose like people because people get jaded. People are only human. So when so many people can agree that this shit is not right, first of all, they never stood for anything and spoke out against it, even though they had feelings. And then you fast forward to this situation and they have feelings about that. But nobody's bold enough, brave enough, strong enough to stand up. Okay. Well, don't look for people like me. That's how I feel. And that right there is exactly why I feel like people don't care to go out and to vouch. Because look at this shit. Look at this shit. You could chalk it up and say you here because of your own words. Okay. I don't think it's that simple. I don't. I feel like I'm here because I was too impactful. And I feel like I'm here because too many people like me. That's what I feel. And for them to be the reasons why I feel like I'm here, I think it's ridiculous to turn around and to not have support from any of these fucking people. That's what I feel. So I'm completely fucking, like I said, over it. Somebody just said, you used your voice and it made a change. Did it? Did it? Was that worth it? And that's a tough question because the question actually is standing up for a black man worth it? Today, my answer is mm-mm. When I look back on how my life has been upended and what I've been through, things that I don't even know, and the ways that I've been impacted, no. Mm-mm. So anyway, what's already written is already done. So I really wish we could fast forward to whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Because like I said, I don't even fucking care. I don't care. So I'm fucking over it. Thank you guys. Without my personal support system and then being able to come and talk to you guys, um, it's something that's really uplifting and encouraging. So you guys are everything. I appreciate you more than words can even express, literally. And I don't know. Like, I just feel like thank you so much for being on the journey. I feel like it just is what it is, honestly. So shit. I feel like shout out to you guys for being there every step of the way. Shout out to you guys because you understand my viewpoint. I feel like you understand my intention, and I just feel like you get it. So I love you guys, and y'all are fucking amazing. I'm still gonna do a show today. What else? I'm gonna go fucking smoke and go about my motherfucking day and finish enjoying my fucking day. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. Inhale, exhale. So, I just want to have a conversation with you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I am going to hang up and I will call you guys back. Okay? I love you so much. Virtual hugs, right? I wish I could hug you guys too. But I appreciate you so much, like I said. And I will talk to you guys later. And I really do hope that you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. And we get to choose and decide what type of day we're going to have. So was it a bad day or was it a bad moment that you turned into your day? And I think that's a good way to kind of put things into perspective. You can let that moment become, the energy. And you can let that taint how you move and navigate. Or you can, let yourself feel. Think about it, talk about it if you need to. Take your deep breath and move on. Because, what can really be done about this shit? Bitch, $1 million not about the fucking sky. So, guess what? What the fuck I need to sit up and stress about this shit for? God's will be done. God's will be done. So, shit. Nigga, do what the fuck you're gonna do. Is how I feel. Like, literally. Like, if I could text God, I'd be like, just do what the fuck you're gonna do. Dumbass shit. This shit is so fucking stupid. So, I love you. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later, okay? Bye. Someone once told me